Imagine a government-owned defense contractor so thoroughly pillaged by corruption it delivers only 3 jets when you ordered 12. It's like buying a dozen donuts and getting only 3 without even a polite note explaining the rest got lost in the machine. Well, hold on to your seatbelts, because in today's episode, we're talking about 625 million rand fighter jets and a mess that could give even the most outlandish comedy writer whiplash. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing amazing headway with getting Stolen Ground 2 and 3 off the ground. Everyone who's donated, I cannot thank you enough, really. Every donation makes us one step closer to telling the truth behind land grabs in South Africa, specifically the Hermanus and Grabouw land grabs. But in order to get these stories off the ground, pun intended, I need your help. If 4,000 people donated 50 Rand, we would hit our goal. Please head on over to the link in the description, the BackaBuddy link in the description or pinned comment. You can even pause the video right now if you're watching on TV and scan that QR code and it will take you straight to the BackaBuddy campaign. If you prefer donating through EFT, those details are also in the pinned comment and description. You can find out more information on stolenground.co.za. Help me uncover the truth behind land grabs in South Africa. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. South African state-owned arms manufacturer Denel is now the target of a lawsuit because it failed to deliver on 625 million rand contract, roughly $35.2 million, for 12 Cheetah fighter jets. Instead, it delivered only 3. And rumor has it, none of them can even fly or have proper ejection seats. At least, that's what my broadband suggests.
How's that even possible?
So, picture it. Taxpayers bankrolled an Air Force upgrade and ended up with a squadron that wouldn't even pass an Airfix toy test.
Oops.
Let's be clear. That gutted by state capture line isn't a personality trait. It's a diagnosis. In case you missed it, during the Jacob Zuma era, state-owned enterprises, SOEs, like Denel, were essentially handed over to a criminal enterprise. We're talking billions in tainted contracts. 57 billion rand is the official estimate. Over 97% of it culled from Eskom and Transnet. At least 15 billion ended up in the hands of the Gupta enterprise alone. But wait, Denel, once a flagship arms builder, emerged not as a hero, but as a national punchline. Because corruption didn't just steal funds, it hollowed out the capacity and competency of the institution. The result, 3 half-baked jets and a 625 million rand lawsuit. It's like you hire a pizza joint to deliver a dozen gourmet pizza pies, only for them to send over 3 cold slices and demand full payment, then blame it on operational restructuring.
And I want to tell you it's not good enough.
Now, let's put on our serious face for a moment. This isn't just incompetence. This is an ideological failure. The ruling party preaching social justice while enabling poltocrats signed the contract with fingers crossed behind its back. In the name of leftist ideals, serving the people, elevating the state, they dismantled institution, hollowed out competence, and replaced it with political loyalty. Then they turn around and act surprised when the state defense projects collapse like a house of cards in a wind tunnel. Meanwhile, any private entrepreneur suggesting that socialism hasn't quite worked across every sector is automatically labeled as a right-wing villain.
Hot diggity dog.
The radical left often touts public ownership as the solution to greedy corporations. Fine, but what happens when the state becomes the corporation? The corruption isn't leveled out, it's supercharged. The failures at Denel represent what happens when government is in the wrong or in the wrong hands. Instead of using this as a cautionary tale, the same voices push for more nationalization, more state control, more central planning.
I don't like that.
But if the planners are incompetent or corrupt, you're not fixing inequality, you're inviting it to dinner. Here's my take. Public ownership isn't the enemy, but public accountability and strong institutions, those are non-negotiable. You cannot preach equality while enabling theft. You cannot claim to elevate the people while selling them short on fighter jets. You can't build a thriving nation on sandbanks of nepotism and corruption. We must demand that SOEs be transparent, competitive, and held to standards standard. If they fail, refund the people. Bring in real accountability. Prosecute the guilty. Because failing to do those things isn't just bad governance. It's a betrayal of the very people public ownership is supposed to serve. The bottom line, Denel delivered 3 fighter jets out of 12 despite 625 million rand contract. State capture looted at least 57 million from SOEs, gutting crucial institutions, while radical left narratives blame private capital. The real enemy here is corruption within the state and the refusal to reform it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help me to uncover the truth behind land grabs in South Africa, don't forget to go to that Back a Buddy link linked in the description or pinned comment. If you prefer to donate via EFT, those details are also in the pinned comment and description. You can find out more details on stolenground.co.za. And leave a comment. What do you think about all this? What do you think about only 3 jets being made that can't even fly or have ejection seats? No matter which platform you're watching this episode on, please drop a like, a follow, or a subscribe. I've got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
Dude, I don't think I can give this presentation. I am terrified. Come on, dude, you got this. All you gotta do is picture everyone in the crowd naked. That usually helps with stage fright. Okay, here I go.